Alrighty, hello. We are doing the level 68 Samurai quest, the Hunt for Ugetsu, given to us by Makoto. We are in the, I was going to say Shiki, but Seki Segumi barracks of Kugane. Here we go. Great tidings, Mercy. We've ascertained the location of Ugetsu's hideout. Captain Kongo has the details. A moment, if you would. She disappears, cutscene happens. I'll have to turn off the chat here in a second. Out come Kongo and Makoto. Mercy, you are welcome. We scoured Shiden's quarters, and what should sorry, gosh. Come on, really? Hold on. Last video for sure, but I was doing good up until now. We scoured Shiden's quarters, and what should turn up among his possessions but missives he received from Ugetsu. And they point to a certain ruin in Yangxia. Now, word of Shiden's demise will have already reached Ugetsu, and he must assume that we will track him down ere long. But he cannot run. To do so after losing his right hand would cost him much of the momentum he has painstakingly gained. As I see it, two choices remain to Ugetsu. He will await our coming, or he will bring the fight to us. Either way, the stakes are high. As you know, Ugetsu is a peerless swordsman. Only you, who bested Shiden, and perhaps myself, could stand a chance against him. As captain, my place is here at the barracks. While I hold the fort, I bid you and Makoto journey to Yangxia, there to hunt down Ugetsu. I nod. I shall pray for your safety and success. If instead the rogue should show himself here, rest assured I will give him a rousing welcome. Yangxia lies up on the mainland, across the Ruby Sea. We will first make for Namai, a small mountain village, and thence go after Ugetsu and his cohorts. Kongo walks back into his domicile, or the headquarters, or whatever it is. You can take the boat. I think you take a boat to the Ruby Sea, and then that would be how you get to Yangtze. Oh, there's a ferry dock here too. I don't remember for sure how to get anywhere, but I'm just gonna teleport. 482 without any reduction in rates. Banana. We fly southwest from Namai. Ooh, 64. What level am I? Yeah, let's do it. We got a fate that has a bonus. And I'm still trying to get monk and samurai up to 70, so might as well take advantage of it. They're kind of fun. This one is against multiple sharks. I only see one though. Freaking bears and shit out in the way. My Jacobo is set to free stance, so he will heal me, but not as well as a healer stance, obviously. That should create enough space. We're doing too much damage for this to be a single. Something's gonna change here. There's a fisherman over there. Oh, there's another shark. Okay. Oh, did somebody already clear one? They get summoned in packs of 3. That's not uncommon. At least in this expansion. I don't know about others. We'll see if another one just... Yeah, okay, so never mind. They do... Wow, they actually just keep coming. Hold on. I gotta get not in the pathway of a bunch of them. There we go. I dodged. Because I can put Chocobo in healer mode, Pegasus, but that does not necessarily guarantee that he can keep me alive against a large pack. I don't think I can kill a large pack fast enough. You know, the definition of large is whatever you make it to be, but there were like 5 at the time. I don't think I could take 5. But standing over here seems to be perfect to pull them one at a time. Nope. I thought this guy was about to aggro. He'll be fine. In fact, I want him now. I might be either close to or already capped on... Actually, I think this still gives company seals, so I should be fine there. Yeah. The bicolor gemstones, I think, start in Crystarium regions. And no, I'm not using my cooldowns because... God damn it, freaking weasel. Hold on. The weasel. Sorry. Should not have any more weasel problems for the rest of this. We're already 75% of the way done, I'm pretty sure. Somewhere between 60 or like 70 and 75. I don't know. Is this our... No, we have one more after this. One more shark after this guy. There's no benefit whatsoever to attacking 2 at the same time, because it's only tanks and healers that do their best damage against only 2 monsters. No, sorry. That's not the best way to say that. Tanks and healers benefit from doing their AoE on 2 monsters. DPS don't see that benefit until it's 3 or more monsters. I got another plus. Okay, I'm gonna do this one too. Right, are these giving company seals? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not even close to capped on that, so. Oh, this one's... No, I don't think I've done this one. Caterpillars? I got some freaking little... I don't know how to describe them. Little sprite things kind of dance around too. So I'm going to have to be slightly annoyed dealing with those. I can just be on the outskirts here, it looks like, though. And avoid their aggro. I'm kind of surprised some of them aren't like getting pulled, but because it looks like they're looking right at me, but they're not. I guess. I'm also really happy that they decided to not have your companions draw threat just by being in visual range of monsters. I'm gonna go to the other side. Yeah, it's probably better for now. They can draw a threat, and they have, Pegasus actually has, I let him learn the AoE skill for attacker stance, and lo and behold, when I was only trying to kill one thing at a time in a group in one of the fates, he pulled. Leave it to Machikobo to pull. You know, Machikobo pulls, if you know what I'm saying. What'd I do? Is that me? Sometimes my computer acts as if I clicked outside of this game window. Or like alt-tabbed or something, and I didn't. As if there's some other program that shouldn't be doing something, but has said, okay, yeah, it's time for me to activate. It's not often, but it is at least once a day, probably. Is that often? I don't know. I got one more left. Let's unleash everything. Can I? No, it wouldn't matter. In fact, I probably should have just done Yukikaze. Thank you for bearing with me. Just pulled 70. What was the first one? I thought the first one said 40. Yeah, 42,000? What was that about? That was weird. This one was 70, but the previous one was 42 for some reason. It seemed pretty low to me. And it was. I think it was pretty low. Or maybe this one was higher because I did the previous one. I don't know. Here's Makoto in the driving rain. Sorry. To continue the quest, finally, sorry. The ruin serving as Ugetsu's hideout is near. I shall scout on ahead. Meanwhile, pray scour the area for insurgents and tend to them. Let's go, Pegasus. This way? Wow. Gee, fucking across the water? Ish. Weird. To me. Okay. We have a dark purple destination marker. Let's go. Surveying. 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 We have an insurgent blade. Going down in roughly the time I would expect him to take to go down. So neither too strong nor too weak. To the west and a little bit north we fly now. Another dark purple destination marker. These creepy, shaggy, dark wolf thingies. Like demon wolf thingies. Lurking about. These guys take not as much to take down because there were two of them, I think, is the idea behind it. I recently got Hagakure, and I'm not entirely sure I'm ever going to use it. Like, for what purpose would I ever want to turn these guys into Kenki gauge? I'm not smart enough to think of a purpose for that. And at the same time, like, I understand the use of meditate. I don't know if I'm ever going to find a situation in which I want to stand still for at least one tick. I think you have to, it's like 5 seconds until it kicks in. And you actually get, it has to be during a battle, yeah, so. And Iki Shoten, 2-minute cooldown to give you 50 Kenki gauge. That one makes sense. But anyway. Destination, dark purple, number 3. Survey number 3. What we got this time? 3 of them. Cool. Took down one. I had a little bit of an AoE I did there. Tenka Goken, he's trying to hit. He's not trying to, he's hitting me with. Is that the AoE one? It looked kind of like the AoE one that I have. And then to the southwest to meet up again with Makoto, who has an Ugetsu's henchman tied up on the ground. Ugetsu is nowhere to be seen. Then that means... he's on his way to Kugane to pay your captain a visit. Kami preserve, we must hurry back. I'll speak with her again. We've no time to waste, Mercy. Let us hurry back to Kugane. Oh. I was like, why talk to her again? But it's to return for free, thank you, with a cutscene. We have the camera panning down from the roof down to the entryway to what I believe looks like, it looks like the headquarters of the Sekisugumi barracks. It looks like Kongo is gonna do 1v1 against Ugetsu. Ugetsu draws, or is about to draw his katana. Kongo already has his out in his fighting stance. Myself and Makoto join the scene. Other samurai of our side are watching. Kongo and Ugetsu both do one slash, theoretically, through each other. Kongo falls. No! Says Makoto. Ugetsu seems none the worse for wear. His back is to us as we attend to, or as Makoto tends to Kongo. Kongo has some blood coming out of his mouth. Forgive me, I was too weak. The Sekisugumi, yours now. You must finish. Makoto nods, still kneeling, attending to him, and Kongo's head falls. He was on his back, but he had his head up as he was talking to us. Ugetsu turns to us. Well, well, for a moment I doubted my eyes, but it really is you, Kagetsu. I hadn't expected to see you in Sekisugumi uniform, dear sister. Sister, oh no. The samurai kind of one at a time look towards Makoto, who has not moved, eyes closed, still after Kongo's defeat. That stance, as I take out my samurai sword. Yes, the very... katana, sorry. Yes, the very picture of Master himself. So you are Musosai's final pupil, and the samurai who felled Shiden. I nod. We meet at last. Ugetsu, at your service. Like you, I trained under Musosai, and like you, I was made to walk his absurd path. We are practically brother and sister. It's a shame, then, that we stand on opposing sides. And I think we were keeping that little thing a secret from the rest of the samurai here. They didn't know I was trained by Musosai. And they started to kind of react to that information. Hingashi has known peace for too long. Her leaders have grown soft, and they spend their days in decadence. Their existence is a blight, one that must be burned out with the fires of revolution. To kindle this fire, I bade Shiden assassinate the tyro, but thanks to you and yours, the attempt ended in miserable failure. He looks to Kongo and his sister. Till now, we have kept to the shadows, but that time has passed. No few people share our vision, and by bringing them into the fold, we shall have the strength to face the Bakufu openly and defeat it. Removing your captain was the first step in this endeavor. With him gone, the good men and women of the Sekisugumi may choose with their hearts. If there are any souls here who would join our cause, we welcome you with open arms. The offer stands for you too, Kagetsu, my sister pupil. Will you not create a new world with me? Oh, he was talking to Kagetsu equals Makoto, and also my sister pupil, me. Makoto stands, turns to Ugetsu. Create? You can create not with the edge of a blade. Nay, what you seek to do is destroy. Should the Bakufu fall, Hingashi would be plunged into another age of blood. I nod with her. He shakes his head and smiles, arms kind of in a shrug. Blood will flow, aye, but it will serve to nourish and strengthen a new nation, one that is free from of the corruption that tainted the old. What we have now is not peace, but stagnance. Hingashi has become a morass of decay, and we samurai must be the tsunami that washes it clean to make way for true peace. A samurai fights to ward off chaos, not create it. Have you forgotten Master Musosai's teachings? Clearly my breath is wasted on you, but what of the others? Will you remain mindless slaves to the Bakufu, or will you join me and bring about true change? They're all kind of thinking. Or not, you never know. Disappointing. I'd hoped some of you would see sense, but if we must fight, then so be it. I have no desire to spill blood needlessly. Let us settle this away from the masses, on the Isle of Beko, your people against mine. Though, if I may make an observation, it seems you may want for blades, dear sister, now that your men are aware of our connection. He walks away. I sheathe. He has kind of shaggy, grayish hair, like not old, but that's just the color it is. Has an open V in his otherwise like purple and grayish or silverish, mostly purple, like attire. Shoulder guards, and his katana is a little bit more curved than normal, and far more adorned and like maybe even sturdier of make. But Makoto is now addressing the rest of the samurai here. They're kind of in a very, very shallow arc. Hear me, my comrades. As leader of the first squad, I have been chosen to carry on Captain Kongo's legacy. The battle against Ugetsu promises to be bloody, but come what may, we must prevail. The future of Hingashi rests upon us. They're all kind of looking to each other, still kind of unsure, it seems. I look to Makoto in kind of a worried expression. Cutscene goes black. And we talk to Makoto to finish the quest. Not you, Nanamo. Another cutscene. Forgive me, Mercy, but it is all true. Ugetsu is my older brother, and Kagetsu is my birth name, though I have long cast it aside. The camera pans to the... or not pans, but it flashes to the top of this structure that is like the headquarters. We were born into a samurai family in the capital, Bukyo. From a tender age, Ugetsu showed tremendous talent as a swordsman, and everyone knew him as a child prodigy, but to me he was always the kind and caring brother. I was proud of him, and I couldn't have been prouder when the legendary Musosai took him as a pupil. Then he took to the road for his training, and I never saw him again. 'Twas a different man who returned. Instead of easy smiles, he wore frowns. Instead of good-natured quipping... Okay, so you definitely saw him again. Anyway, whatever. Good-natured quipping, good-natured quipping, he engaged in heated tirades directed at the Bakufu and the great lords. There was so much anger, but more than that, there was despair. Despair for his country. Not long thereafter, he parted ways with Master Musosai and began instructing me in the katana. As far as back then, I believe he harbored the dream of toppling the Bakufu, and so he instilled in me the skills to survive in a war-ravaged world. In time, I came into my own as a samurai. And then it happened. My brother assassinated high-ranking officers of the Bakufu, and our family was made to pay the price. Our line was ordered wiped from existence. My parents were summarily executed, and 'twas only by chance that I escaped their fate. Out on the streets and without a home, I journeyed to Kugane. I adopted the name Makoto and knocked on the Seki Sugumi's doors, but with one purpose in my mind, punishing Ugetsu. We may share the same blood, but I can never forgive him, for our parents' blood is on his hands. Hold on. But for all my determination, I am no match for my brother, and while his cause grows in strength, mine only weakens. In our culture, people are defined first by their birth, and the revelation that I am kin to Ugetsu has shaken my men's faith in me. They may not accept my authority, even though the captain willed it. And with him gone, there is naught I may depend upon save my known conviction, and you, Mercy. Even should it cost me my life, I swear to end my brother's ambition. I pray that you will stand with me through this trying time. She gives me the hands on thighs bow. 108,000 experience points, 1576 gil. The monk quest gave like 3,000, but whatever, it's fine. And the final quest will be level 70 to end the samurai storyline. Practically entirely, but like there's a level 80 little, and it's just one of those yellow exclamation points. It doesn't even have a plus or anything like that, so it's kind of, you can miss it pretty easily. And as I have, until I realized, oh hey, this guy who gave all of the quests for Machinist, for example, no, it wouldn't be that, it'd be like Paladin. Now that my Paladin's level 80, I see, oh, there's a quest from that person, and oh, it seems to be Paladin related, so anyway, who knows. For now, until 70, stop it. Makoto and I, thank you for watching. We will avenge her parents later on, but until then, laters. Hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye for now.